Today, social media has made it easier than ever to share shocking photos, videos, and stories with the entire world.
Among the myriad of myths shared online, one of the most enduring legends seen across cultures for thousands of years is that of the mermaid.
These enchanting sea creatures have captured our imagination for centuries, still leaving us with questions.
Why is there such persistent and widespread nature of mermaid lore across cultures? Why is there historical reports and accounts of sea creatures resembling mermaids?
What is within the unexplored depths of the ocean? And really, most importantly, could mermaids be real? My name is Kayla.
And my name is Xenu.
And we are Cauldron
Convos.
Convos. No smoke machine. We keep forgetting to put it on. Whoopsie daisy.
Why does Casey Anthony hate mermaids?
I don't know.
Because she can't drown them.
Did she drown? Or whatever? Okay. When you were younger, did you believe in mermaids?
I still think I do. I don't know. I think I have thalassophobia, honestly.
What's that? The fear of the ocean?
Fear of deep ocean, like you can't see the bottom. I don't know.
You're so trendy on TikTok.
No, oh my God.
Did I believe in mermaids? I did. I remember. Oh my God. Do you remember when people would type in like real mermaid and show those fake sculpture things that people would make and put on the beach that were like dried up fish? And like fake,
or dried up little people.
They like would
with tails.
Yeah, no. But they would use fish parts and bones, and like make bones. A mermaid. Ew, and make a mermaid out of it. And then we would Google it. I remember, like in elementary school, I would be like, "Oh my God, it's real."
You know what's crazy? Actually, the leading person who ran Planned Parenthood, I think one of the top people that started it, was a huge mermaid person.
Oh my gosh!
Probably using the fetuses for those skeletons.
Oh, was that Bethany Dragon?
Yeah, dude, she was making
dragging these balls across her face.
She was making fetus skeletons.
Ew. Okay.
I just made that all up.
I did too. I said dragging these. I did not get. Okay, let's get into it though. But before we do, we just want to quickly ask you guys to subscribe to the channel because we post paranormal videos all the time. Last week we did a video on skinwalkers. What are skinwalkers? What is the legend? How can you ward them off? What's Skinwalker Ranch? All that good stuff. So make sure to watch that video. And subscribe
next
for
week
others.
We're doing a video on dead six.
Okay.
The layman knows a mermaid as a woman. She's got 2 clam shells on either boob.
No. Okay. What are mermaids? All right. Let me tell you, although you probably have seen The Little Mermaid or you've seen a movie or show or something, a photo, a toy perhaps of a mermaid, maybe a Barbie mermaid. Maybe you've seen that Aquafina show. Remember that?
Or you've been to the mermaid bar where they have mermaids that swim around.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's done that. Oh no, my cat's playing with this toy and it's loud. He's gonna let it go and it's gonna go, wow! That was crazy. It just flung up in the air. But anyway, what are mermaids? Mermaids are aquatic creatures with the head and upper body of a human and the lower body of a fish. Wait, that just sounds like me. Lower body fish? Never mind.
Breaking news, all women are mermaids.
Okay. Sometimes portrayed as benevolent and beautiful, they are equally often associated with storms, shipwrecks, and drownings. They're so symbolic of beautiful things, but they bring bad things with them. What's beautiful that brings bad things with you?
Women.
Yeah. Mermaids, yeah.
Mermaids, there you go. She's a baddie.
Despite the National Ocean Service stating that no evidence of aquatic humanoids has ever been found, belief in mermaids persists, fueled by viral TikTok videos or YouTube shorts. Okay, guys, gotta watch YouTube shorts. And other modern accounts claiming sightings. When searching for mermaids on TikTok, one of the top suggested results is mermaids caught on camera, showing the continuing allure of this age-old myth. But how did this legend of mermaids even come to be? What did it originate from? What cultures were the mermaids been? What? I'm just thinking of like all the different Asian mermaid, Latina mermaid.
Oh man, what I would do for 5 minutes with a Latina mermaid.
What would you do? Play with its tail? So one of the reasons why people believe in mermaids in the first place is because of its wide known account across many different cultures. It's not just one culture being like, yep, we saw the mermaid. It's like everywhere. And by the way, this started hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, maybe thousands. Wait, no, Jesus didn't have a mermaid. Anyway, hundreds of years ago, this started with people seeing mermaids across different areas in the world, and they didn't even know about each other's mermaid experiences until later. So that's pretty wild. The legend of mermaids does stretch back thousands of years, not just hundreds. In ancient Sumerian civilization around 3000 BCE, the goddess Atargatis is considered the earliest known mermaid-like deity. Also known as Derketo in Greek sources, was worshipped as the goddess of fertility, love, and the life-giving properties of water.
Her transformation into a mermaid-like figure is tied into the poignant myth. After falling in love with a mortal shepherd and accidentally causing his death, she cast herself into the lake, intending to take from the fish. No, not at all. Intending to take form of a fish. That's stupid.
She's taking all the things from the fish. She's taking their food.
That's a dumb myth. Oh yeah, you go try to become a fish.
I was trying to think of what you could take from a fish. Like, they don't have anything. Like, they have no
Give me your
belongings.
scales.
They have nothing to carry it with.
Yeah. Well, you could take fish eggs.
Ew. I guess you can.
Finding Nemo.
Humans will take anything from you.
Thanks, Obama.
But the waters actually only transformed her lower half in this myth, leaving her with the body of a human above and the
All right, go.
Okay. Leaving her with the body of a human above and the tail of a... Her connection to fertility and water symbolized the nourishing and destructing powers of nature, and she was revered in temples adorned with fish motifs.
Her influence extended far beyond Sumer, permeating other mythologies of neighboring cultures and solidifying her cornerstone in the origins of mermaid lore.
In Greek mythology, mermaids intertwine with the legend of sirens.
Originally depicted as bird-like creatures, sirens evolved into fish beings during the Middle Ages.
Oh, fish! The way you said that was funny. Anyway.
Do you know what's funny? You call a lady a bird until she opens her legs, and all of a sudden she's a fish.
What? Is that your joke?
Yeah, I just wrote that.
Do birds have legs too?
No, but like you can call like they.
Yeah. Okay, you don't need to explain it. It's just gonna make it worse. Mermaids are known for their hauntingly beautiful voices, and they use these voices to lure sailors in. Sirens are also often portrayed holding mirrors and combs to really symbolize and show their vanity and allure, which later became iconic imagery for mermaids. Now they're, Peter Pan. I feel like they're like, or maybe that's not. But someone's brushing their hair, a mermaid. I don't know who it is, but I saw a cartoon of it once.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is that these cones. The interesting thing is that these objects carry deeper cultural meanings. They're intertwining perceptions of femininity and danger.
Together, they create an image of creatures whose beauty is both captivating and perilous. Roman mythology also adopted aquatic deities, and they would blend elements from these Greek tales as well. Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, ruled over nymphs and other mystical creatures like Nereids. These beings were neither good nor evil, embodying the unpredictable nature of the ocean.
Speaking of unpredictable, in Ireland, the Miro was a mermaid-like creature often portrayed as...
because the Irish exit. Unpredictable.
They're
never know when they're leaving.
I don't know. I just picture like a fat mermaid with rosacea who's drunk. Just
Rosacea? I feel like this is racist, but... Okay, go.
According to folklore, Miros were said to wear magical red capes. Even better. That
Caps, not capes.
Oh,
the hell is this freaking Superman at Mother Truckin'?
Okay. So according to folklore, Miros were said to wear magical red caps that allowed them to live underwater. That's crazy.
Swimming with the cape flying.
And if a human could steer a Miros cap...
No, not steer. They're stealing.
I said steal.
You said... Okay. If a human steals this cap, not cape or hat, cap. I guess a cap's a form of a hat. Anyway.
It's like a fez.
It's a fez with like this fuzzy
little thing
tassels flittering in the water. But if a human can steal one, if you can steal one, I can get my hands on anything. I am gypsy. The creature would be unable to return to the sea, sometimes leading to tales of Meros marrying humans. Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Is that bestiality?
Like half.
Half? Okay.
It's called eality.
So not quite Albanian.
Okay, tell the same Albanian joke. We lose everyone. Weren't we the number one sci-fi podcast in Albania for a minute?
That's why.
That's why we're not anymore, because
that's
you
why we
keep
are.
saying these dog jokes. You think they appreciate that? You think they're proud of this? Despite their human-like appearance and occasional romantic entanglements, merrows were often depicted as actually sorrowful beings, depressed, anxious, whatever, like me, yearning for the ocean even when living among humans. These tales reflect the complex relationship between land and sea, specifically in Irish mythology, blending themes of longing, loss, and enduring pull of the unknown. Irish lore also tells of Liban, a human transformed into a mermaid, who lived for 3 centuries before being baptized. Oh no! What are we gonna do? Scotland's mythology features the Seask. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If I'm not, people always love correcting me in the comments. Do it. I dare you. Do it. A freshwater mermaid known to grant 3 wishes if captured. Oh my god, a genie mermaid.
Fast forward to medieval European folklore, where mermaids were often painted as omens of disaster and associated with storms and shipwrecks. Their seductive beauty masked their dangerous nature, embodying both the allure and the peril of the sea.
In Native American culture, the Anishinaabe tell of the Nibbanabe, water sprites shaped like mermaids. Further north, the Inuit, in Inuit mythology, described the Kalapulit as enigmatic sea spirits that dwell in the icy Arctic waters. These beings are often portrayed with distinctive appearances such as scaly skin, long claws, and eerie glowing eyes, which add to their foreboding presence.
So, if we were to talk about whether or not mermaids were to really exist, I don't think they're going to be living in the Arctic.
But what if
they're going to be in Jamaica?
But wouldn't mermaid... Oh, because it's like so icy and like frozen.
Imagine all the fish they could eat on those reefs in Jamaica or Hawaii.
Yeah, but think about like people, like humans. Like they're humans in everywhere.
But
There's
humans don't
in all
live
types
underwater.
of climates. Yeah, that's true. But mermaids, I don't know.
What if they breathe air?
I didn't invent the mermaid. And these creepy Kalapulits,
the Inuit guys.
These Inuit mermaids, they're known to pull people and drag them into the water, which, hello, what are you, Uncle Bob, the creepy uncle that's just like, hey, time to go in. And you're like, no, I'm good, no, I'm just tan. And they just like throw you in the water because they want to see you squeal.
Also known as the Casey Anthony mermaid, Inuit parents traditionally told tales of these spirits to warn children against venturing too close to treacherous and frozen waters. Beyond serving as a cautionary figures, these mermaids also embody the harsh and unpredictable nature of life itself in the Arctic, reflecting a deep respect that the Inuit communities have for the sea and its many mysteries.
In Japan, the ningyo is a mermaid-like creature with a fish body and a human head. Eating its flesh was said to grant eternal life, though the ningyo's appearance was often seen as an ill omen.
Ningyo.
Korean legends tell of Princess Hwang-ok, a mermaid from the mythical undersea kingdom of Naranda, and Sinjik, who warned fishermen of storms by singing and throwing rocks.
Indian folklore features Suvarnamacha, a mermaid princess from Ramayana, who fell in love with Humanan, Jesus Christ, the monkey god. She remains a beloved figure in Thai and Cambodian folklore to this day.
Wow, that's crazy.
Dude, there are mermaids everywhere.
Yeah. And we touched on this a little bit before. I don't remember which culture it was with the sirens. Was it Roman? I don't know. But we're going to dive more deep into, pun, diving, into the sirens and specifically the origins of the siren. The earliest references to sirens, it was Greek mythology, and it traces back to the epic poem The Odyssey by Homer. Simpson. Stupid. I've never read these Odyssey.
You never read that? I've read it like 3 times in school.
What was it about?
Oh, I don't remember.
You read it 3 times? You mean you were assigned to? Yeah. But the Odyssey by Homer, written in the 8th century BCE. Here, Odysseus encounters the sirens during his perilous journey home from the Trojan War. Warned by the sorceress Circe, Odysseus instructs his crew to plug their ears with beeswax to avoid the siren song. He, however, wishes to hear their voices and has himself tied to the mast of his ship. Wait, what? That is, he's like, tie me up, baby. Let me
That's
hear
actually
it.
so seductive.
That's weird.
Wow.
Crazy. And
It's
okay.
like BDSM.
As they sail past the sirens, their voices are described as irresistible, promising knowledge and revealing secrets of the world. Oh, that's like every finance bro's trying to, lure you in and say that to you. I could promise you the secrets of the world. I know Bitcoin like no other.
Buy, sell.
Buy, sell. Buy. The sirens in Homer's account were not described physically, leaving much to interpretation. That's not a good sign either. Later writers like Ovid and Apollonius of Rhodes expanded on their characteristics. In these accounts, the sirens were often depicted as bird-woman hybrids, creatures with the bodies of birds and the heads of women. This imagery linked them to their divine connections with the natural world, specifically the air and the sea, two domains that intersect in their mythos. But as time passed, the sirens' image actually shifted. In medieval and Renaissance art, they were reimagined as mermaid-like figures, blending the allure of the sea with their enchanting voices. This transformation reflects cultural changes and the blending of different mythological traditions.
I think that makes sense. I mean, in terms of a male's perspective, I would be far more attracted to a woman singing than a bird singing. If they're trying to, embody the symbolism behind it.
Yeah.
The allure of the deepness of the ocean.
Interesting. In modern times, the sirens have become archetypes of femme fatales, often portrayed in literature, music, and film as seductive and dangerous women. While this portrayal leans into their role as temptresses, it often overlooks the deeper, more nuanced aspect of their mythos, their ties to grief, transformation, and the power of art.
Mermaids have been depicted in art for centuries. I mean, from Greek pottery to Renaissance paintings to modern illustrations, all the way to, Harry Potter.
Yeah. Or
They're timeless.
Or the Little Mermaid, Hans Christian Andersen, whatever his name is. That's a classic.
To now get into some more realistic accounts of mermaids, we're gonna talk about some people that have seen some mermaids.
Yes. This includes a character from Pocahontas, Captain John Smith. You know him. You love him. He's cute. You had a crush on him maybe as a kid. I don't know you. I don't know your gender. That's not what I was saying.
Pocahontas was a baddie.
Yeah, no, but I'm not talking about Pokey. I'm talking about Captain John Smith, all right? Captain John Smith was famous for settling Jamestown and obviously his relationship with Pocahontas. But he also is known for, well, maybe you didn't know, but we do, allegedly seeing a mermaid in 1614. John Smith spotted the mermaid off the coast of Newfoundland. Her long green hair imparted to her an original character that was by no means unattractive. The mermaid also had large eyes, a finely shaped nose, and well-formed ears. He began to fall in love with her until he realized that she was a fish from the waist down. Also, begin to fall in love with. Falling in love is a longer thing than whatever. He clearly loves women because he was out here with Pocahontas. Now he's with some green-haired mermaid. Wait, green? Did he say he was a green-haired mermaid? Wow, girlies with green hair. You winning. You winning at life, you winning Captain John Smith. But anyway, in addition to Captain John Smith, in 1603, a farmer named Thomas Reynolds spotted a creature off the coast of Wales. Now, this creature was thought to be a mermaid. He then called others over to watch the mermaid with him for 3 hours. Kind of weird. The mermaid didn't leave. I don't know, but they were apparently there for 3 hours watching it. The story was credible enough that in 1604, an image was created to depict the mermaid. I love how, the story was credible enough, therefore they made an image 1 year later. Time has really changed. Now we're out here on Night Cafe creating AI-generated videos of Barron Trump singing country music. My mom actually thought that was real this morning. Asking me, is this a real video of Barron Trump singing a country song?
She showed it to me. It's like, God and country protected my father.
She probably already uploaded it to Facebook.
I told her it was real.
Probably sent it to 10 of her friends.
No, she asked me yesterday, and I told her it was real.
Yeah. But anyway, see how times have changed so much. Look at the beautiful things we could do with AI, people. Back in the day, it took you a whole year, even if you saw a mermaid, for an image to be created for you. But by the 18th century, Europeans had established colonies in the Indian Ocean and the South Pacific. Painter Samuel Fowlers drew a mermaid in 1718, claiming that he caught a mermaid himself and brought her into his house. Oh no, that's not good. Fowlers reported that the mermaid lived in a container of water and squeaked like a mouse. After 4 days, the mermaid died of starvation because she refused to eat. He was probably giving him Eggo waffle. Wait, they didn't have Eggo back in 1718. They had some form of Eggo, maybe like a flat cake.
Have you seen that YouTube channel? Everybody should, History Eats. Everybody should check him out.
Wow.
He makes old school food.
Shout out
it's
to
great.
you. But two stories from the Netherlands claim that mermaids could successfully live on land. In 1430, a group of girls in a boat. Why were girls in a boat in 1430? I feel like they didn't go on
because
boats.
there are canals in the Netherlands.
That kind of boat? They should have said a canoe.
Floundering in shallow, muddy waters. Did you read the sentence?
Oh, I didn't read that part. No, yeah, okay. So they found a mermaid floundering in shallow, muddy waters. They successfully pulled the mermaid into the boat and took her home, where they dressed her in women's clothes. The mermaid never learned to speak. A later story from the 1600s similarly told of a mermaid who was injured but nursed back to health eventually.
Sounds like you found someone that escaped a bad situation.
And why did they think she was a mermaid?
Maybe she had one big tail and they had to make one big Dutch clog for her to hop around.
Yeah, how'd she walk? Anyway, but this time the mermaid was able to learn Dutch and eventually converted into Catholicism.
Wow.
What is up with this? The one mermaid story about not being baptized for hundreds of years. Now this one, she turned into a Catholic. What?
Yeah.
The religion and the mermaids are really tying here. And it seems like it's kind of just a way for these cultures to make things up.
Yeah.
To force religion or to have their kids be scared of going to the water or whatever it may be. But maybe it is real. I don't know. Let's talk about the hoaxes, though, in case,
we missed Chris Columbus.
Oh, how could I do it? You give that guy the shout out. I was born on Christopher Columbus Day. Anyway.
Shout out Christopher Columbus for discovering America because he did that. Spotted... Chris Columbus spotted 3 mermaids off the coast of Haiti, but people note that he was most likely just seeing manatees.
Manatee.
He probably thought he was in Ireland if he's seeing mermaids that look like manatees.
What is up with you and your hatred to the Irish women?
Damn.
Sorry, guys, if you're Irish out there.
In the Pacific Ocean, an animal named the dugong also looks like a mermaid and a manatee. Dongong literally translates to Lady of the Sea in Malay and has similar appearances to a manatee, like I said. In at least one instance, a quote-unquote mermaid skeleton was proven to be a dugong's.
It was proven. It was real. It's been based in the journals.
I've definitely seen like a dugong skeleton with a human skull on it.
What the hell's a dugong?
It's crazy. It's like a manatee that has Down syndrome.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Moving on.
At least you can picture it.
An example of a hoax, though, one of the hoaxes at least, of mermaids was our friend P.T. Barnum, who actually also we talked about in the Mokele Mbembe podcast. Shout out to that podcast. Go watch that one. It's cool. It's about a dinosaur that's supposed to be living in Africa, and P.T. Barnum, I don't know.
And shout out to Dale Wood, who bought me a Barnum and Bailey mug I still have to this day when we went to the circus.
Oh, yes. Okay. But do you want to talk about what did P.T. Barnum exhibit?
I mean, like any good man, he's exhibited a good scam. The Fiji mermaid, exhibited in 1842, was a famous hoax made from a monkey's torso and a fish's tail.
Interesting.
There were actually colonies of human called the Bajau people, also known as the nomads of the sea. And they lived, a hybrid sea-human lifestyle. And there are people to this day that live in Southeast Asia that live a semi-aquatic lifestyle that can hold their breath a crazy long period of time. And they think that there was actually like subsects of apes that lived in the water for a long time.
Yeah.
So I think scientifically, although it's a stretch, I mean, a sea monkey was kind of a fun idea. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think...
Like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. I just think, the aquatic ape hypothesis is what it's called. I think that it's a possibility for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people I feel like they don't because they're like biologically it makes no sense. But I'm like, nothing makes sense, bro.
Dude, can you believe that whales used to be horses? And some of them went from horses to whales back to horses?
What the heck?
Dude, it's crazy.
Is this your Anamorphous book? I Googled
Keep that name out of your mouth.
You asked me about it, if I knew about it last time, and when I was editing, I Googled it.
I used to walk up to the library as a kid and just flip through the pages.
It was like a girl turning into a horse on the cover of one of them. I was like, what the hell is this?
That's Horse Girl Maximus. Horse Girl Transform.
But in addition to the mermaid legend being seen and heard across all different types of cultures throughout all of these thousands of years, makes it, doesn't prove that mermaids are legit, but makes it a little bit like, that's interesting. In addition to that, we know how unexplored the ocean actually is. The ocean, just to remind you, covers 70% of Earth's surface. And like I said, it remains largely unexplored. With only 5% mapped and studied, the possibilities of what lies beneath are as vast as the seas themselves. While the National Ocean Service may dismiss mermaids as a myth, the enduring stories across cultures, combined with the modern accounts and artistic depictions, ensure that mermaids remain a captivating symbol of mystery and the unknown.
I would love a good mermaid horror movie. If you guys have any recommendations,
Yeah.
dump it down in the comments.
So when you go to TikTok and you search mermaids, the first thing that pops up is mermaids caught on camera, mermaids caught on camera, mermaids viral video, mermaids viral video. Everyone's talking about this specific guy or these series of people that are actually like fishermen, or they're for some reason in the middle of the ocean all the time at night, literally deep sea, whatever, thalassophobia or whatever you called it. I forgot what it's called.
So this first one shows like it's like a drone shot or something, and it shows like this looks edited. It looks like a mermaid. Or this is like near the coast or something. That's not real. But the other ones are actually spooky. So let me open this up by Bonehead or whatever. The Bonehead. It shows, a man catches alleged mermaid on video. It just shows, something swimming alongside a fishing boat, whether that's a dolphin or something. But he also hears noises, and you can hear in the audio. It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
I would be frightened of my thalassophobia to be living on a boat personally.
Yeah, but let us know in the comments what you guys think of those videos. Make sure to subscribe if you are new, because we do post videos on different types of cryptids, urban legends, paranormal stuff, and true crime stuff as well. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time here on Cauldron Convos. Bye!
Toodles.